No, let me just ask, to the degree that there is an issue with white supremacists, white nationalists, anti-Muslim bigotry in this country, and there is an issue with that, why not deliver a speech condemning?
We've seen the president stand up for religious liberty, individual liberty. The president is not a white supremacist. I'm not sure how many times we have to say that. And to simply ask the question every time something like this happens overseas, or even domestically, to say, oh my goodness, it must somehow be the president's fault, speaks to a politicization of everything that I think is undermining sort of the institutions that we have in our country today. Let's take what happened in New Zealand yesterday for what it is. A terrible, evil, tragic act, and figure out why those things are becoming more prevalent in the world. Is it Donald Trump? Absolutely not. Is there something else happening in our culture where people think, you know what, I think today I'm going to go on TV and live stream me murdering other people? That's what we should be talking about. Not politics of
if I may, all I'm saying is the president speaks out about a lot of things that he's not responsible for, and he doesn't feel that there's any link. Terrorism. Why not make a speech and make it clear that there is no place in America for this kind of hatred?
Well, I think you saw that yesterday in the tweet. I mean, the president, not sure what more you want the president to do. You may say you want to give him a national speech to address the nation. That's fine. Maybe we do that, maybe we don't. But I think you get down to the basic issues, and the president is doing everything that we can to prevent this type of thing from happening here. The president is doing everything that we can to make it clear, look, this has to stop. The work that we do, including, as I mentioned at the outset, with our Kiwi friends, to prevent this happening is a very central part of defending this nation, which is how the president spends a great deal of his time. So, look, it's a tragedy, and I get that, and we're in a hyper-partisan sort of time in the country, and I get that, but that doesn't mean we need to marry these two events.
Okay, let's move to another subject. You were at the table with Trump and Kim at the summit. We can see you there in the foreground on the left. In Vietnam, and the North Koreans have now said, after those talks fell apart, they may end all talks between the U.S. and North Korea, and they may resume nuclear and missile testing. If they do so, how will the president respond?
I think the resumption of the missile testing would be seen as sort of a violation of some sort of breach of trust. I think there was a general understanding that there was no reason for that to continue as long as we were continuing to have conversations. And the conversations continue. We did not get a deal